Greetings everyone. Today we have with us Dr. Darshan Patel. I would like to thank Sir for being a part of our initiative, Thoughtful Leaders. On that note, we'd like to start with our first question, which is, Sir, you have held key positions at various educational institutes throughout your professional career. So, what are the key factors that has kept you connected with the education sector in general?
Yeah, basically, education is when students pursue their education, getting better and better. So, what I would like to do in academics and which is of my interest, academics is not only about teaching and I'm personally interested, the academics with strong support. That will motivate students to pursue their higher education in their respective field. This is one thing. Second thing that I would like to teach students develop their skills, problems, particularly the problems solving skills among students in their respective field. That will come through research work during their education. That will lead to their better future and prospects in their life. My personal interest academic is academic with strong support of research, starting from the undergraduate. That will students at new heights in their life.
So, great. So, what do you think are your roles and responsibilities towards Charotar University and the students are?
Getting your. Can you repeat?
Hello?
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So your question is about the marketing and the administration at our institute. See, basically, we don't do marketing at the time of the academics. Instead, we really don't do any sort of marketing by flyers and advertising. Instead, that we do the market involvement of the stakeholders like medical professionals, industrial people, probably, and we directly engage our students with them. That is, the amount from such activities that students in their placements, in their skills, they get benefits. And that, my observation is that is the ultimate things we can go for. Marketing strategy is not the routine marketing. Of the year, we do some scientific work with it. That leads us it's in the add up some values into, and that is our marketing. And regarding administration, being head of the institution, or I would consider myself as a responsible and accountable person. So, as a head or a principal, I don't interfere in any manners of academics and research activity. I believe so I'm giving freedom to them what. But I usually observe how students they get. If there is a problem, then we solve the problem. And my major role is support the faculties in their problems. They also flourish in their respect, and that ultimately pass to also get more knowledge. That is my opinion. In a way, it is a full liberty in the academy.
Understood. So, how does the curriculum of CIPS ensure that hello? Am I audible to you, sir?
Yes. I'm getting a question regarding your curriculum. Let me brief you about the programs which we are offering. One is optometry, that is dealing with the primary eye. Another one is medical imaging technology, that is dealing radio diagnostic technique, the X-ray, sonography, exas. Second is operation theater anesthesia technique, that is dealing with your primary setup for the any kind of operation that includes operations and the service in the anesthesia part also. Fourth one is medical technology. That, we used to say is medical laboratory, but we say medical technology. All these programs are 4 years, not a 3 or anything. So it is a 4-year program that 3 years of academics plus 1 year of internship. So it's like a full-fledged 3-4 year. Good part for us that the government, Indian government, come up with the allied healthcare science deal. That is, we know that as a paramedical, and they have designed the curriculum and it is posted on website of Ministry of Health. So we have, by and large, we have adopted the curriculum designed by the ministry. In future, if paramedical comes in, then we are straight away aligned with this. Now, apart from this curriculum, we routinely interact with the industry and industry people, the scientists, people in the pharma industry, plus the clinicians, which they are playing bigger role. The clinicians, we get so yearly twice, means 2 times in a year we update the curriculum. We see the feedbacks from the students, from the academicians, the clinicians, the research scientists, and we design the curriculum accordingly, so that it has a 3 flavor into their curriculum. One is going for higher education, research specialist. Second one is the industrial jobs or the clinical job. So that also students get benefit. And third one is how they improve this skill to the allied courses. So all together, make them choice for their career. That's how we designed our curriculum.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. That's really great. On that note, let's move on to our next question, which is, what do you think should be CIPS's top priority over the next 10 years to take it to greater heights?
Yeah, that's the questions. But for 10 years or maybe 25 years or forever, that in medical science, what generally we observe that new technologies are coming up every 1 year, alternately. So what our intention is to keep updated with new technologies, and that technology, the information and the skills that has to pass to the students. So continuously that process has to go. That is one thing. Second thing, that in our interest, that in CIPS, that we create a research atmosphere in the so that will the medical research which supports the clinicians, the clinical practice. So we directly interact with the clinicians and identify the problems what they are facing when they treat the patient. So that atmosphere we want to create, and the step towards it, we have already placed the project work in undergraduate level at least. So our intention is very clear in the CIPS for next year, that we want to be recognized as a research institute in allied healthcare.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. I think most of the universities are going in the direction where the research has become a top priority.
Yes, exactly.
On that note, let's move on to our next question, which is what would you like people and prospective students to know about your Charotar Institute of Paramedical Sciences that they may not know and that they should be knowing?
Yeah, see, if you talk in any paramedical or allied healthcare institute, the close connections with the multi-specialty hospital is very much mandatory. The clinicians also should be there. Supporting staff like research scientists, PhD level doctorate scientists also should be there. Clinical instructor kind of people also should be there, and very good infrastructure is also there. So in our Charotar Institute of Paramedical Sciences is working in a close connection. Close means almost equal, same organization. We have a Charotar hospital, that is municipality hospital. There are a lot of clinicians are there on times days that they are directly involved with the teaching. We have our own faculties who are at PhD level faculty. They are doing research and they are doing academics. That is, they are also there to cater the academic. And we have a clinical instructor type people also take care of their routine practical. So we have a very good setup in terms of human resource, infrastructures, and the support service. I personally believe that students aspiring for the paramedical science, I think relatively we are huge institute. They are not knowing much. I really would like to know all this, how we work for the allied health.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. On that note, let's move on to our last question, which is, currently we are in a very, we are in midst of pandemic. The students are in a very confused state. So any suggestions that you would like to give the current youth and aspiring students to help them make better decisions?
Yeah, see, on the general note, students in India, they are very good at, the brain power and but very, very poor in soft skills. Say, for example, writing, speaking on the stage. So effective, their effective thoughts are not being, delivered at the proper. That they really need to improve. And in our university, we teach them to start beginning. Soft skill improvement is really required. Second, to pursue the higher education, master and PhD level, that students are not doing, contradicting to the developed like US and Europe. We in India, there are a lot of problems, a lot of things should be go on, and students are not doing PhD or they are not reading even master. That I personally, looking up to the international scenario, India really needs people research so that research ultimately going to benefits the society by solving the problem. So that is a service that we can do. Especially the paramedical science or health is really required because we are highly densely populated. Every 1 or 2 years we are facing the challenges in medical. Plus, new technologies are coming up into India from the abroad, but our indigenous technologies are not developed, or still it is in a very initial phase. That also we are highly popular. Our indigenous technology plus to run those technology, we need a evidence. So students should create interest. Question for higher education. Second, they should definitely need to improve research. That will solve many of the problems. That's what I think.
Wonderful. So wonderful. I hope all the students that are listening here and watching this video gain some insights from the things that you say. On that note, I'd like to end this interview and thank you for being a part of our initiative, Thoughtful Leaders. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so for your time.